So we're live. The earlier matches that I covered, I produced the video after the game. So I analyzed the matches, I put in the bets, and then afterwards I looked at how I did. So we looked at my betting account, which bets I'd made. I talked about why I'd made them. So here I thought I'd see whether there were any games on, which were interesting. It's actually not been a good day. There were multiple rare events. Juventus were playing. Who were they? Start with the G. They were playing a normal league match. Now Juve tend to win and have an incredible defense. I mean, I remember last year, I think they went 16, 17 games without conceding a goal. I mean, an absolutely absurdly good defense. So there I was kind of going, okay, there could be value here. Juve to win 2-0, less than 3 goals, those kind of things. They got blown to bits. I mean, because they were losing 3-0 by half time, which is just bizarre. I'll have to read up the reports afterwards to see, whether there was any explanation, because it wasn't that Juve gave away a penalty, something like that. It wasn't that Juve were down to 10 men. So if there was something strange like that, I can imagine them losing. But conceding 3 goals, really strange. Same time, Atletico Madrid were playing away to some side. I mean, like not Real Madrid or Barcelona. So I'd expect Atletico Madrid to beat them, because those 3 are the kind of elite. And again, I'd expect very few goals to be scored. Again, that didn't turn out to be the case. I think it was 3 goals. At least I got out of that bet. I managed to hedge, so that didn't cost me anything. But there were multiple weird results, as I'd said. So it was just like the games that I looked at the other day kind of behaved normally. The better teams won. Here it is. And the second half has begun. So you can double your money basically backing Barcelona. Now what I want to do here, because the game's just like the second half is just starting, I'd like to, can I find any Spanish league? Okay, so I'll go major European. Spanish. So I just want to look at the show expired events. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, that was it. Osasuna, who were, I think, third from bottom in the table. So I was happy that Madrid would, beat them and stuff. Ah, there it is. So the game we're looking at now is Real Sociedad Barcelona. And the odds were 1.5. So about 70% probability of victory. I think this is pretty new. I didn't used to. I didn't used to be able to get expired. Barcelona struggle in the league, but this should be an away win. They looked confident midweek, and were not made to work hard. Okay, and this guy has been making money. So as I was saying, I'd have more faith in that they know what they're talking about. Should be an easy win for Barcelona. Have too much quality. Okay, so basically, I should be backing. Barcelona have failed to win in their last 7 visits to Sociedad. Interesting. I didn't know that. In fact, I think I lost this bet last year, and I had heard like the seems to ring a bell. Not off notice, one of the few occasions mainly because Sociedad have been superior against for a long time. They have won 5 of their last 7 games against them. Oh, okay. So I'm now going to switch. I'm going to go to because when I made this bet, I hadn't done my homework. I just thought this was an easy bet, but I'm now so with this new knowledge, I'm going to okay. Sorry. So basically, what I'm doing is I want to be backing Sociedad is my new tack. Since I did not know that they had such a good record against Barcelona. So, and look, and the people commenting here have all been making good money. So these guys actually, been several times in the past. They won by a single game last April, and okay, so yeah, I think that'd be fantastic. In the last 5 games, so these guys are saying both to score, but okay, so now I just want to check, get more information. Not often. Whereas it ended a draw. So they've either been a win or a draw. So I'm just gonna back Sociedad to win. Can I? How does this work? Apply for you, no, this is the wrong one. Yeah, this is the one. So then I can step back a little bit. Okay. I hadn't expected that. Why is it suspended? Did Barcelona just score? Okay, there's been an injury. Okay, so that's interesting. Since my instincts, my normal betting behavior would be to grab this opportunity to back Barcelona at double your money. But looking at OLBG, you have all these guys who are very good bettors because they have good positive. They've been making money. So blah 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 have won 5 of their last 7 games against them. Superb. Sociedad have scored. I didn't manage to. I only managed to get 2 cents on the Real Sociedad one on this website. I was trying to place a bet, which is a pity. But I did manage to get this bet in. So excellent. Because okay, so remember I had a bet on Barcelona, but then I actually responded to the new information, and now I'm sitting on a bet which is not bad at all. Now, this is bizarre. So you're talking about Barcelona. Now, Real Sociedad have had 57% possession compared to 43. I mean, Barcelona always dominate possession. Like the opposition barely get to touch the ball. Sociedad have had 5 shots against 1. I mean, again, totally bizarre. You've got Barcelona picking up 2 yellow cards. They're just kicking. So this is quite strange. Okay, so what I was going to say was that, how I tend to look at the league table and then kind of see that, okay, Barcelona are at the top of the table, Real Sociedad are near the middle, and then how I'd go, what are the factors that would make me decide to back Barcelona? Because that's what I was going to do. This is, you do have this, you have bogey teams. You have, I remember Southampton used to be Man United's bogey team. So even though Southampton were like a struggling team, for some reason, they would tend to do very well against Man United. There's no other ground that Barcelona have a worse record. The last 4 seasons, they haven't scored in the last 2 visits. So, yeah. Thank you, OLBG, because, this is the kind of information that if you're a local expert, I don't particularly follow the Spanish league. Now, question: what do I do? What would you do? That's a nice bonus, but my instincts are to hedge. You know, because of course it's great to be in the money, but it's also good to lock it in so that you don't kick yourself going, oh, but I wasn't in the money. So what are the options? Okay, so what I'm going to do is bet on a draw. Okay, so say I do that. Say I bet €4 on a draw. Then I'm hedged. So if Barcelona score, I'm not going to lose my money. I'll also maybe that. Okay, and then I'm going to get greedy. Unfortunate. What happened? Okay, so Barcelona scored. Now, I know from these guys that, I know from OLBG that Barcelona have an awful track record in against Sociedad, away to Sociedad. Sociedad have had more possession. They had more shots on goal. So this doesn't particularly scare me. So I'm actually going to ramp it up. So I was trying to bet on Sociedad just when they scored. So I kind of missed out. So, excellent. What happened here? Good. Okay, so I got to bet at 5.7. Now, I could lose, but this is a 5-1 bet or a 5.5 bet, so 4.5 to 1 at our bookies. So now, fingers crossed. So that was a good bet. Since I bet on the draw at 3.35, if it ends up a draw, I barely lose anything. If Sociedad win, I get a very nice win. If Barcelona win, I lose. But history at this venue, the history for this game says that actually Sociedad win far more often than Barcelona. So I'm comfortable with this bet. I can just click and cash out, so that either way I make 20 cents. So I suppose now I just have to sit and wait. And now that's a pity, because there's half an hour. And should I just record this and sit through the last half hour? I mean, I want to see what happens, so I'm going to. But so what I'll do is I'll record this as I have so far, and I'll stop. I'll tell you what happened in the end in the description below the video, since it makes no sense. Well, no, sorry. What I'll do is I'll record the rest of this. Since it's on YouTube, you can just jump ahead. So you can maybe fast forward the rest of the game, or just click at the end and jump to the end to see what happened. So I'll have to jot this down in my calendar or somewhere in my system, so that I don't forget that this game is a weird game. So okay, even if I don't end up, winning this year, this looks like a fantastic bet to make, and it really makes no sense. Okay. Is there any other bet that makes sense? So we're Barcelona just kind of sitting back and waiting, and then planning to more step it up in the second half. I mean, if they'd lost last year, okay, that's one thing. But the Barcelona have really struggled for, wasn't it, I think, the last 7 years. So they've had the current manager during that period and all kinds of things. So it's just a strange thing. So who do Real Sociedad have? Any names Oh, Carlos Vela. I'm an Arsenal supporter, so Vela was a Arsenal player. Looked really talented. We didn't manage to get the best from him. So we had him out on loan, where he did very well, and he was doing very well for Mexico. Why did that? Come on. Oh yeah, back here. Yeah, no, I'm not going to pretend that I know these names. I mean, of course, I know most of the... Okay, all of the Barcelona side, which is not surprising. Oh, and while I'm wasting time, who scored? So Messi, shock surprise. First goal, Real Sociedad, so I didn't actually bother to give the name here. Sociedad attacking, though. Go on. Oh, how's Paris Saint-Germain going? Ooh, 1-1. That's interesting. So I'm just going to flip over for 1 second here. Should I... I instinctively want to back Paris Saint-Germain. 2.5. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So what am I doing? Okay. Since, otherwise I'm just waiting on the Sociedad match. What's been going on here? They've had 4 shots on target against 2, 5. It's been pretty level. But I don't really know where Lyon are. I know that I think Monaco and Nice have been doing well. So I'm not going to go to the French league. This will take a minute. There, Lyon. My proper French accent there. Oh, okay, accent. Now, so what's the opinion on this game? PSG performance have not been so clear this season. Same as that. Anyhow. The two informed teams in the league in recent matches, and trying to get after Nice and Monaco. Yeah, see, I knew that. Okay, so expecting Paris Saint-Germain to win. It is simply the shock of this 14th day with in a match that runs all promises to Gonzo. This seems to be a lot of waffle. They should have won. Tyson will be able to make a good move. Okay. Both teams to score, yes. Paris Saint-Germain always have a hard time getting points in Lyon, and this should be no different. You scored home with Lacazette. I know him because Arsenal have been linked with him for the last couple of years. That was a 3-star, so 10. Everyone was backing two sides to score. I didn't know that if I'd done my prep. I was saying if Lyon win this, as their crowd can be pretty hostile. Okay, so at least this guy's suspecting, and this guy has a very good track record. So if we do have 3 or more goals, then there's every chance for Paris Saint-Germain to score. And I just want to add, did I put in a... Yeah, I just want to put in 1 at 3. There. And then I want to do 1. I want to back Paris Saint-Germain here as well. Come on. And then I'll just follow the 2 matches for till the end. And I just kind of like to have 2 matches going. So, that way, hopefully, if I win one of them, that'll be enough. Since both are better than evens. Now, see how it goes. So, Lyon, Paris. Paris Saint-Germain 4 on target. It's pretty level. I mean, a 1-1 seems about fair, truth be told. Though, is there any way I can get the league table? Anyway. Oh, yeah. How's this been going? So 8 corners against 4, 5 shots against 2. So Sociedad are still doing well. I mean, they have had more possession. Barcelona are more looking, to counter. So we've got what? 50, come on. Ooh, attack. Go on, go on, go on. I'll move this one over here. Goal cancel. Come on. Oh, this is confusing. I've got Lyon, Paris Saint-Germain here, and I've got Barcelona there. Anyway, I'll go back here. Ooh, what's happening here? I also have a bet on New Zealand to win. What day? Sorry, I just need to know what day it is. Does it say? Can I get commentary? No. Oh, I can. I don't really bet on this site because I prefer the exchange, but this is good, so I can. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. 80 minutes gone. I'll switch back to the Lyon game. Oh, great. So they have them both live. Well, actually, oh, do they? What's happened here? It's still pretty level. Well, they're 56% now, so. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, Ben Arfa after he got a yellow card. Cavani, Mata. Okay, now we're getting closer to the key period. So what else could I have gotten from OLBG? Both teams to score was the one that got 3-star. Like all the tipsters were recommending that. and that would have won. 70% thought that there was going to be 3 or more goals. We don't know. Good. 7th place, Lyon take on 3rd place, Paris Saint-Germain. And on recent form, I don't see much between them at all, which kind of matches with what the stats are saying. I mean, they're very level. Both are undefeated in their last 5 games. Both winning 4 and drawing the other. I foresee this being a close game for tonight, but I'm favoring Lyon with the home advantage. Okay. Well, go back to the Barcelona match.
Attempts on goal from Vela, no goals. 1 attempt on goal from Leo Messi.
They hit the post and all that kind of stuff. 5 against 2. Still, I'd say about 10 minutes left. If I had, planned this before, then I could have had a more live, if any, what other, I'd be able to do a chat on the side. See what people thought on that kind of thing. But this was just spontaneous. I mean, I was just looking to see what was on. Now, at the start of the game, Barcelona were 1.5. So, that could have been an interesting bet as well. Also, just to remember for next year, that going to basically bet that Barcelona are not going to win. And that's, getting, as always, nearly to if you ever want to bet on Barcelona not to win, you're going to find far more backers that they are going to win. But that's probably a very interesting bet. Did I do it wrong? Well, I was good in that I began with a bet on Barcelona because the odds were now evens, since it was 0-0 at halftime. I was good to reverse that bet because, if you go into, thank you very much. Paris Saint-Germain 2, Lyon 1.
Cross. Look at this, Lucas switching play. There's Bernier and Aurier. And look at the pace of Thomas Bernier here. Making the run, picked out by Aurier, there's no offside. He looked up, and the cross is absolutely perfect for Edinson Cavani.
Excellent. So
His second of the night. And Paris are back in front.
so and 18. So that's basically €30. Which is not bad at all. Now, if in the other match, I'm heading for a €5 loss. And €1. So that's €6.60 loss, but making 30. So happy days. Ooh, Barcelona counterattacking. Ah. Yeah, but that's heading for a decent profit. So now what I want to do, so now I'm trying to hedge a bet on Barcelona to win, so that yeah, I've hedged. Good. Ooh, nearly. Yeah, so Barcelona score, I only lose 340. So the worst case is 360. But if I win the Paris Saint-Germain bet, I come out nice. Ooh. There should be maybe 3 minutes left. Go on. Why? Why are Barcelona struggling? Really strange. So I don't really need OLBG anymore. Yeah. Injury time 2 minutes. Okay, so we're 91 minute now. So I suppose now I just want Paris Saint-Germain not to just hold on to that lead, because then I'm okay. But that's not a given. You know what I mean?
Ariola, the punch is not convincing. Verratti heads it out. Cavani back. The counter attack is on again here.
Ooh.
Through the middle.
Ah, you should have passed. You should have passed.
The ball comes
Nah.
to Jeremy Morel. Have another chance to build.
Oh, let's go back to see at this.
Bonus equaliser. The one lapse of concentration, the one occasion in the game where Barca have broken and found Real Sociedad out of shape. And I think that's fair to say that over the occasion in the game, the only time as well in which Neymar, Suarez and Messi have linked up, a little disjointed, but ill-fitting of perhaps the greatest strike force in world football. Bell coming to the Glasgow out of form. Real Madrid will come into it without Gareth Bale, who's out injured. A fascinating Glasgow. There's the second occasion on which Barcelona was frustrated by the woodwork. Agonising moments, but the controversy after the game, Duncan, is going to be about that disallowed goal. Vela's shot off the crossbar. Did it cross the line or didn't it? Wanmi following through and being judged wrongly offside.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So I'm not sure whether the system sound is being recorded, but there was Sociedad had a goal disallowed, so they're just discussing whether that was the correct decision or not. So yeah, that's just live bet. So you can see that. Also, it's looking at how you do get really strange results. That you're trying to use data and model things, and you're trying to explain what's happening and predicting what's going to happen. But hidden within that, you have bogey teams like the fact that Real Sociedad have beaten Barcelona or have not lost in now 8 games, which makes absolutely no sense. I mean, in all the different using any it's over now. So using any metric that I can think of, Barcelona should win comfortably. So now I just have to wait to see that Paris Saint-Germain win. And that works out as a decent evening's betting session. That was like what, less than an hour, 45 minutes. No, we ended up with a big shock. That's still what, 25-30 euro. As long as Lyon don't score. So okay, I'll just wait the last 2 minutes to see whether there's a happy ending or not. Now, it would only cost 50 cents or €1 to hedge this, So isn't that just being silly? Not, yeah.
Out the back door for Quant. Barris push out. Barris can't afford to defend too deeply. Fekir with Lacazette. 1 minute left. Carlo with Tolisso. Valbuena back out for his captain. Tolisso again. He can shoot from distance if need be. Raphael. He's already hit the post. Raphael! On the left foot. as it sizzles over the crossbar.
Sorry. Is that over? It's supposed to only be 2 minutes.
Well, he's been very, very good, particularly in this second half, Raphael. He's just been charging up and down the flank.
I'm not going to, because I don't think there's.
The well-earned break replaced by John Kevin Augustin.
Because the minimum bet is 50 cent.
For Paris, the 2 minutes of stoppage time are up.
So that's that. Is it over yet?
The throw-in, will there be enough time? For Olympic Lyonnais to launch one last attack. Morel. Back across, the referee has another look.
Come on, it's just the thing. And then they could score. You could have a penalty, and which is what makes sports interesting.
Raphael's cross. And Thomas Bernier has the chance to get it clear. And it is a crucial victory for Paris Saint.
Phew. And it's game over. So I'll just wrap up there. That wasn't what I'd expected. I just thought that I'd back Barcelona to win, since I could double my money backing them. But I'm happy that I responded to, what the OLBG people were saying, and it ended up with a decent profit. I'll take that.